Okay, I've just pulled into Danang and we've got the city just down here and we've got the beach just here. And wow, what a beach! What a beach! Very, very chill. See the mountains in the background between the trees? That's what I'll be going up at some point. Very, very nice place. A bit bright here, so I'm going to go and find somewhere a little bit more sheltered so that I don't burn my head again. It should be a good day. Let's see what we can see. Well, I made it to the hotel room. The room itself, pretty nice, I like it. Got a huge, massive bed. As for the sea view, wow. If you can call that a sea view. There would be a sea view if none of those buildings were there in front of me. But that's just false advertising again. I mean, as I said, the room's nice. Look, I've got a nice, huge bed. I've got the balcony. It's a nice little airy place for me to do a bit of editing and then make sure I get some of these episodes out. So, nice enough room. Just a bit disappointed with the view. I'll just have to make do with it, I suppose. I just saw a monkey in the middle of the road as I was going up. I stopped, got my camera out, and then another motorbike come behind me and blooming scared it away. I don't know if I caught it on camera, but that's the first monkey I've seen for a long, long time. Hopefully I'll see some more. I'm going right up the mountain now. Got some beautiful views of Danang, but I'll show you those in a minute. That's Danang. So you can clearly see Danang right there, and if you listen you can hear monkeys. No, they've gone quiet now. Oh man, I'm desperate to get some on camera. I hope you can see that. That is a monkey sitting in the tree. Black and white monkey, he's looking at me. Hello. I am overjoyed. I've literally just taken a video of Danang listening to the monkeys, and I said I really hope to see one. I've just turned around to get back on my motorbike and spotted this beautiful little chap. He's absolutely stunning. I hope you're picking this up as well as it looks in real life. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely stunning. I can clearly see them. I've never seen these monkeys before. They're not macaques. Wow. Just sat in the tree eating the leaves. And they've got a view to die for. So the view that they're looking at is the one that I just showed you. So they have a stunning, stunning view. Right, time to continue. I want to get to the top before sunset. But that is one of the highlights of my journey. Fantastic, fantastic. Well, I've just had the monkeys, now I've got a herd of goats crossing the road. And onward and upward I go. Not far to the top now. Right, I made it to the top. I'm at the top of that Sontra mountain, and the view I've got of Danang, it's a little bit misty, but look at that. Can you see? You've got all of the boats, lots and lots of boats. And Danang is a big city. I think it's the third biggest in Vietnam. or third or fourth biggest city in Vietnam, and you can see it. I can see the Dragon Bridge as well, right in the centre. We'll be going there later. And if you look in the foreground, you'll see this magnificent forest. And if you listen, you can hear all kinds of animals. I've already seen some monkeys, a herd of goats. I've seen some beautiful butterflies and insects. But it's very cool up here. And that's why I bought my sweater. That's why I bought this. But I'm going to set myself up my chair. The sun's starting to set beautifully now. It's so peaceful up here, just sitting in my chair. Once it starts getting a little bit darker, I'm going to head back down to that Dragon Bridge that you can see right in the centre of Danang. Hopefully it'll be lit up when I get there. Let's see. I was just on my way down and I see this view. It's the city just lighting up now. Absolutely beautiful. Not far down now. I'm almost out of petrol. I didn't look before I went up and there are not any petrol stations up the mountain. So I've been just neutral gear all the way down and I'm hoping that there is a gas station not too far from here. Wish me luck. Phew, that was lucky. Disaster averted. I was almost out. I've been flashing from the very top. I hadn't even realised. So yeah.
Head west.
Oh, I'm going to head west. Yeah. Thankfully, we found one, and I'm back on the road. Got a beautiful view here on the bridge. It's not the Dragon Bridge, but wow. So Danang city centre. And that's the Dragon Bridge that you can see. Can't see the head yet, but yeah, it breathes fire. I don't know if it'll be doing that tonight. This is the riverfront in Danang. Beautiful place. Nice climate. Very nice. Well, I got here. I'm at the Dragon Bridge, and it's all lit up beautifully. It does breathe fire, but I don't think we're going to see that tonight. But I'll show you. There you go. Beautiful. So on special occasions, fire comes out of the mouth end, and I've seen the videos of it. It looks spectacular. This is the first time I've been here at night time. Still looks spectacular anyway. Very, very nice. Very famous bridge. And the backdrop as well. Wow. This is a lovely little street. Lots of food. And the food that I've come for, I wanted to try again. I want to see what the samosas are like. It's another Ganesh restaurant. So I've just ordered some more. And I'm going to see if they've got any meat in them this time. So that's Dalat, Nha Trang, Hoi An, and now Danang, that's right. So 4 restaurants tried. At the moment, I think Dalat number 1, maybe it's close between Nha Trang and Dalat. But the worst, definitely Hoi An. I'm hoping this one will be closer to the first 2. Let's see. Well, I'm back in the hotel and I'm trying one of the samosas. Look at that big chunk of meat in there. Can you see it? That's massive. So I'm pleased. Big chunks. For 90,000, it's the most expensive too. Well, it's been a really, really good day. I enjoyed Hoi An a lot. Danang, I've really enjoyed Danang. It's been interesting because I've only been here once before, and that was 6 years ago. So a long time, and back then I didn't have a motorbike. I was, I think I'd been in Vietnam for months at the time, so I was still a tourist really. Now, after 6 years, being an independent foreigner here, I can explore. So I've been able to really look around. It's a big city. There's lots and lots of choice for food. It's a really, really nice place to visit. It's got beautiful beaches. It's a little bit more expensive than I thought it would be. But something I will mention, a negative, is the driving. Something I noticed in Hoi An and in Danang as well, is that the car drivers are quite aggressive. I've come close to a few scrapes, nothing serious, but it's been a little bit of a trouble getting through the city. It's a big city as well. I think it's the 3rd biggest in Vietnam. But yeah, it's not the best city to drive around. But yeah, it's got a little bit of everything here. But it's time for me to go to bed now. I've had a little bit of editing. I've been driving around a bit, exploring. But to be honest, I'm shattered now. I think I've got a busy day tomorrow. I'm not sure. See how I feel in the morning. So good night, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, it's just gone 11 o'clock in the morning. I've finished editing because I've had a really good editing session while I've stayed in Danang. I'm gonna leave in a moment. My plan is to go and get some drone shots of the beach. Can't leave Danang without getting some shots of the beach. So I'm going to do that, and I don't know where I'm going to go after that. I'm thinking I could go to Hue and go over the Hai Van Pass, very famous because of what is it? Oh, I forget who it was. Jeremy Clarkson's show. So very famous from that. But I've got another idea, and that's going to Banner Hill. They've got a beautiful little tourist attraction there, cable car. So I'm not quite sure where to go after this. We'll see. But next, you'll see some drone shots of the beach before I leave Danang. Well, I've just arrived down at the beach. The sun's coming out a little bit now, so I can feel it burning the top of my head. The dangers of being a baldy. We've got a really old building here. Don't know what it is. I'll go and try and find out. We've got the nice welcome sign, Danang Beach. And the beautiful sea in the background. Hanoi? look. Come on. Just going to have a little look now. I think it's a temple. Yeah, a little old temple. For people that are Vietnamese, you'll be able to read what it says. It's very beautiful. It looks old as well. Alright, let's find somewhere a little bit more away from the public, and I'll try and get the drone up just so we can see the beach. Just between the trees there, you can see the big Buddha standing up just over the bay. Really beautiful. Absolutely stunning. There's the Danang beach sign. A bit cloudy today, but I like it like this. Best way of travelling. Is the mountain I went up yesterday. I was sat up there, and now it's covered by cloud. Right, time for me to go and get some food. Let's see what I can find. Okay, I've just stopped off for a coconut coffee, so gonna enjoy a little bit of scenery, have a coffee, and then I'm gonna get some food. Nothing here takes my fancy. Nice place. I've been here once before, but I never came to this bit. Da Nang's a big city. It's bigger than I thought. So yeah, you don't want to be just spending one night here. Maybe minimum 2 nights, but preferably longer. Remember, I'm travelling. I'm not staying in one place for more than a few days. So it's a little bit different for me. It's not that I've got a time scale, so I'm in no rush. I don't need to be anywhere or finish in any time frame, so I can just relax, take my time. But I'm quite eager to get into the mountains, so I know that when I finish Way or when I finish Banner Hills, whichever one I go to, after that it will be heading towards the Ho Chi Minh Road, which is spectacular. I'm looking forward to showing you some of that. I'll be able to get the drone up plenty as well, so you'll get lots of jungle canopy. Hopefully we'll see some more animals. Yeah, I'm going to have my coffee and then head off to get some food. Well, got my coconut coffee and it's very, very delicious. Strong coffee, very coconutty, like coconut ice cream in it. Delicious. Gonna have this and then we'll get going. Okay, it should be a good day. I got myself some packed lunch to take along the way. Guess what it is? Lamb samosa. They were delicious yesterday, so I decided to get some more, take them with me, and then I've got a packed lunch to have. So I'll find a little spot, as long as it's not raining, I can find a spot, have a chill, have something to eat, maybe get the drone out as well, have a look. Yeah, I'll see everybody in a bit. Getting closer to the Havan Pass now, I can clearly see the mountains. I can see Danang in the background behind me. There you can see the mountain that I went up yesterday. And there's Danang to the south of me now as I head north. So you can see it's a big city, bigger than I really expected because I'd only been there once. I thought it was a bit smaller than it really was. But as you can see, I'm like 6 kilometers or so away from Danang now, and still just miles and miles of beaches, and they're so clean. In comparison to the Mekong Delta, this is beach lovers' paradise. and you can tell by the ocean that it's a bit windy today, so that weather up there is going to be windy, chilly, and maybe a little bit of rain. But you can see the way that that cloud is just, it's like a quilt covering somebody's bed. Ever so strange. So yeah, I'm going to head off and get further towards it now, and then I'll show you some more when we get either closer or up it. Right, we're just coming to the base of the mountains, so this is the beginning of the Havan Pass. Thought I'd just show you this. This is really beautiful. Look at that river. And you've got the high rise of the beginning of Danang in the background. Really beautiful. Over here, you see they're building a new main road. You've got the temple just at the base of the hill there, temple or pagoda, and over there you've got the mountains covered in clouds. So the weather up there is going to be windy. It's already windy now, I'm starting to feel the cold. I've got my jacket there, so if I have to, I've got that to put on. I've also got my riding jeans, so I'm prepared. I've got all of the gear I need. I've got my safety gear, but I don't always wear it. Depends on the weather. It's a case of sacrificing comfort for safety sometimes. So in the mountains, you'll notice I'll be wearing a lot more equipment, but when I'm down at sea level, it's too hot. So let's get going. I might be having some more of it on in a bit. Wow, this is breathtaking. You've got that beach, you've got the train tracks just weaving along the bottom of the cliffs. And you've got the mountain that I went up yesterday over the bay, and just to the right of that is Danang in the distance. Now it's all in the mist. You can see lots of tourists with the same idea. This is a beautiful spot to stop and have a look. Absolutely stunning. And I've got to still get up there. My bike's doing well. Just as a train comes and starts snaking along the train track. What a stunning beach that is. So I've found my spot. This is where I'm going to have my lunch. And wow, that's the mountain in the background that I went up yesterday. I keep saying it over and over again, but it looks so cool as I get further and further away from it. Now all of the foliage has changed. You can see that I'm higher altitude. We got the pines everywhere. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. And there's my baby getting me through all of this. And then still we continue to go up and up and up. But I'm going to have a break because it's going to get colder and I fear the rain as well. So I'm going to get my belly full up now. One final last glory shot of Danang as I'm going around the side of the mountain now. So this is looking south towards Danang, and as you can see, it's big city. I'm in the centre, I can see the centre, but it sprawls so far out. Beautiful countryside, quite far up. So I'm at the top of the pass now. I'm just about to cut through the two mountains. I did say this was the final time that I was going to show Danang, but I was wrong. I had to show you this. You can see the pass snaking up the mountain, and it goes around here, and then down at the bottom of here is a big tight hairpin. Huge hairpin. But this will be your last view of Danang. And what a nice view it is. Now I go through the pass, just up here. Lots of tourists going through. As I said before, it's a very famous pass. There will be passes that I go through later on that are not as well known, far more dangerous, a lot higher, longer. You will see. I've been on some of this trip before, so some pieces I will know what to expect, other pieces will be surprises for me. But yeah, this is one of the easier passes, but it's the most famous one. Well, now I've come through the pass and now I'm on the other side and it's much colder. I can really feel the chill on this side. You can see the weather doesn't look great. There's the coastline, if you can see that. There's a huge lagoon just behind the coast, but you can't see it very clearly. And Hue is about 75 kilometers further up in that direction, and that's where I'm going today. So I'm going to get down off this mountain before it starts to rain. I can already see that the road is damp, so it's a little bit slippy. I'm just about to make my way down now, so there's going to be many loops, many turns, so I'll be concentrating for the rest of the journey down. You see that waterfall coming out the side of the mountain and the clouds on the top. Wow. Really beautiful view. And there you saw one of them tourists going too fast. Wow. And the road just snakes down here. Yeah, but it's been freezing cold. I really thought about putting my jacket on, but now I'm starting to come down a little bit, so it's not as bad. I do need to hurry up and get down though, because I've been fearful of the rain. I know that those clouds up there, they're giving off a lot of water because that waterfall is pouring down, so I need to get down before it starts to rain. So this is a little temple that I've just found while I'm coming off the Haivan Pass, and now you can see the beach just in the distance over here and the lagoon that I was talking about just behind it. It's a huge lagoon, and over here we've got the main road, the main freeway going through the mountain, so there's a big tunnel. No motorbikes are allowed through there, so we have to go over the pass. But yeah, that's it done. I'm just coming down off it, and now I'm getting back onto the main road towards Hue. And I've just met this man who's got some questions for me, so I'm going to go have a chat. Absolutely beautiful.
Where are you going today?
The lagoon in the background, the beach coast here. The main road over here going through the mountain. There's a tunnel that goes straight through, but no motorbikes are allowed on that one. You see the clouds still covering the tops of the mountains. It's a lot warmer down here, but it's still windy, still quite cool. I mean, you can see the wind, very windy. But that is the Haivan Pass. Today was a bit breezy, a bit cold. The other two times I did it, it was nice weather. So I must admit, it was a little bit more challenging today. Not as easy as I said it was. So bad weather definitely increases the difficulty level. Yeah, that's the Haivan Pass done. Onwards to Hue. You can probably hear it, but this wind is insanely strong. It's blowing me all over the place. I mean, I've got a big, heavy, loaded up bike. I mean, look at the ripples in the lagoon. You can see the wind's really strong. This is supposed to be, oh wow. Now you can feel, that's what keeps trying to kill me. Unbelievably strong. I feel like I'm in Cornwall. Wow. That lagoon there, the mountains as the backdrop. What a lovely view. through that tunnel on my way to Hue, but I'm going a different route. This one looks a little bit less crowded, less busy, and a little bit more scenic. This is a very common sight in Vietnam, water buffalo. Just grazing by the side of the road. Look at this little beauty that I've found. Little tiny temple sat right beside this. Now take a look, take a very good look. It looks like the ocean, doesn't it? It's not the ocean. It's another lagoon, but this one's much bigger than the last one I showed you. If you look very carefully, you can see the other coastline far, far in the distance. So the beach is maybe 20 kilometers in that direction. But first, you would have to navigate this lagoon or go around it. So I've just arrived in Hue. Well, I'm probably about 8 kilometers outside, so I'm just on the outside. But I've just seen a Honda head, so I decided to get my oil changed. Yeah, there she is, getting rolled in right now. Gonna go and get the oil changed, so I don't have to worry about it for another 1500 kilometers. Looking forward now to getting into a hotel room. Feeling a little bit tired now. It's been a cold day, very, very cold. So next time that you see me, I'll either be drinking coffee or I'll be in a hotel room. We'll see which one it is.